Yeah, that's not gonna work either. Welcome back to Timberborn Let's Play Folktales Canyon Map Update 6. And if you're here for the last episode, what you might remember is I tried to like truly cheese the game and to push the bad tide out right from whence it came. And I had this whole setup right here to try and do that. And as we can see, that didn't work. One of the things that I was hoping was that if I added on another layer, added on another level here, that maybe there's like a mechanic somewhere that it will just not allow it at a certain height. And so I figured, all right, well, let me go ahead and put another round of levees here. And I did this off camera because there just wasn't a whole lot of logs. And I knew this was going to take a little bit. And yeah, sadly, that's still not the case. So it does mean we're back to square one a little bit. Let me go ahead and just open these and let water flow from the bottom again, from where it belongs. And this should settle out here in a moment. It should. There we go. Okay. I was so hopeful. And certainly more than a little naive, but I was so hopeful. Okay. So, yeah, that's not going to work. I really do want to deal with the bad tides, however. And so I've been looking a little bit at the map, and again, like I said, because of the fact that this is that canyon map where I've just got, high walls on each side, there isn't a real easy way for me to just create a channel and shove it off one direction or another. So I think what I'm going to do, and again, some might disagree with this, but I'm still going to go with it anyway, is I'm going to blast a hole into here and to create the setup to go that way. What's nice is that I've basically got the beginnings of that I've got the two sluice gates right here. This can be for freshwater. This can be for badwater. So I've got that part already set up. The real question is just about making sure that this finally has a place to exit out. This is certainly going to be something that will take quite a while to build. I don't think it's going to be able to be done in one episode, partly because I need to also start creating extract to allow me to create the create the 3D bits of dynamite. So I'm going to need to set that up. I'm going to need to set up my staircase and then start to blow holes into all of this. That's just going to take a little while. So I'm going to start that project in this episode, knowing that I probably won't finish it, but I'm going to start that. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get all of this replaced with one or maybe two of the large pumps. So that way we'll be able to kind of consolidate all of that. And then I think the other thing that I'm going to do is to get this replaced, all of these replaced by an observatory. So I think we're often generating enough power to be able to support that. So I think that's going to be a good thing to have. So yeah, so let's start to get some large water pumps. Let's get the observatory, and let's start dynamiting over here. So first things first, let's do what we need to do to start dynamiting things. Let me just shortcut key delete both those. And what am I going to need? I'm going to... Gonna want... actually, I need to go down 2 levels there. There we go. And in fact, let's just unlock both the doubles and the triples because I know I'm going to need them. So let's start to double that. And then how high is this? 1, 2. So yeah, you know what? I'm not going to worry about trying to like optimize this. Actually, I take that back. Yeah, because if I can kind of get everything to 1 level, it's just going to make it easier for me to finish things off a little bit later. So let's maybe double that. And then maybe for the time being, we can single that. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then let's triple all of that. And then what have we got over here? These are doubles, right? 1, 2, yeah. So like that. Okay. So that's what we're going to want dynamite-wise. Now, the real trick is going to be getting up there quickly and efficiently. And I can hear somebody now yelling into the comments, ladders. I hear ya. Let me go back here. Okay. Let's 21 logs. Yeah, let's optimize picking those up because I need the logs and I want to get those placed first. So let me get some extract going. Yeah, I keep talking about getting a second tier on all of this, and I want to do that. But I think in the short term, what's more important is just getting stuff done, and then I can come back and make things pretty later. So let's... Is it underwater? Where is it? Where's my centrifuge? Steam gauge, fluid pump, centrifuge. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Power connection is blocked. Oh, because you can only from the side. All right. Well, I guess we will just put that back one. Yes. And let's go ahead and just get that set up. Okay. Let me prioritize that and prioritize that. I am going to eventually get a second tier here, but for right now, I just don't have, I don't have that as my top priority. So that will come next, but for right now, let me just get the dynamite stuff set up. While we're at it, I know I'm going to need... Yeah, I'm going to come from up here. Start back here and kind of work my way up. I think this is going to be the most efficient way for me to do this, is to kind of start from here and then eventually get over. So with that in mind, let me do a couple of things. Let me get some storage for some dynamite, and let me get some storage for extract, and obtain on both of those. There we go. Yeah. And then how am I going to do this? So I know I want to... How am I going to do this? Let's just start unlocking more stuff here. All right. If I can get... All right. My brain is sort of needs to brain a little better here. Okay, so staircase there, and a staircase there, and a drought is approaching. That is fine. That's not going to be a good place for that in the end. Yeah, I'm going to move this just a little further back. There we go. And let's set this to dynamite. There we go, and obtain. Okay. And so now, let's get some stairs. And... let's get some stairs and stairs. And... oh. I don't want those. I don't know why I put them there. Let's try this again. Okay. And so let's get a double here. And then a single. And like that. And then I want to make sure this is easy to pick up. So what I'm going to do is just, there we go, stairs there. And as it turned out, that would have been just a fine place to put it. Okay, so this is going to get us up to the very top here. And that will allow us to get those three. And then to get down to this next level, let's go like this. Okay, and then that will allow us to get this, and that. We've already got the floor taken care of. And so the last one that we're going to need is here. Okay, so temporarily, let's get rid of that and go like that. Was there probably a more efficient way to do this? Yes. Will this work, however? Also yes. All right. Let's get this to 3-speed. Let's get some stuff going here. All right. So that's looking good. This is getting built. We just need the metal blocks, which are slowly being manufactured here. Where's a good place to temporarily expand? I think I might just create a row real quick right here. How much is this? Oh, I can't tell because of this. I was curious how much just this was outputting, and I really can't tell because I've got all of these going, and so it's not going to give me a proper reading. But I'm not going to need a ton of metal, so I'm not going to worry about building another metal spot. Let's get that prioritized real quick. One of the things I really wish the beavers would be able to do is to be able to kind of look at things logically and determine, hey, if I build this one first, that's going to block me from here. But unfortunately, that is not a thing in the game. All right. That's looking good. I just need 20 more metal blocks. That's probably going to be about another day or two, but that's fine. Where's a good place for my observatory? I think maybe right here. I think that's kind of a cute little spot. Let's see. Science, my observatory. Yeah. Pine resin. I don't have a topper shack yet. That is not a problem. I can put one right here. Underwood. Tapper shack. There we go. Yes. And then let me also create storage for pine resin. There we go. Okay. And then let's do that. And I think I can go. I think I need to go here to wire that up. 7-day drought. 800 water. Oh, this is going to be a little close. Yeah, this is going to be real close. All right. I'm going to pause 3 of those. And we'll see how things go. But hopefully, yeah, we'll leave that where it is. Let's knock this down to 50. Okay. And we're going to hope. We're going to hope. And of course, we're not getting wind power at the moment. All right. Oh, you will go into there. Okay. Okay. Once all of this is built, in fact, let's just prioritize the corner piece. And then that way I can just close this out. Again, right now this is not the prettiest setup, but we're going to go back later and gussy this up. Right now, my primary goal is just to get to a point where I don't have to worry about bad water coming right down Main Street anymore. That's just going to be for the best. Speaking of things to prioritize, I should probably get more space for water. How am I looking on planks and gears? I got plenty of planks. I got plenty of gears. I'm reluctant to delete that because I don't want bad tide. Okay. Let me instead storage, water, and yeah, let's set that to obtain. Okay, let's get things moving a little faster again. Our log situation is getting back to normal. I'm definitely going to need to identify another space for planting trees. And I think that's going to wind up being up here. That, oh, right. Let's just dynamite that piece of corner here. Let's just do that right away. There we go. And now let's just get a staircase there and let's prioritize that. Okay. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do once we get this set up is I'm going to levee here, kind of take advantage of the setup that I've got right now. And I'll go ahead and levee here and then punch a hole right here and then run some water right down through here to irrigate all of this. Because I think that this entire area here is going to make for great tree growth. So once we can get all of this set up, I think that that's going to be a perfect setup here. So basically, I'm not going to do it now, but just sort of so you can see what it is that I'm talking about, is basically I need to get rid of the metal blocks, but I'll just levee right across here, and then that way I'll be able to run a channel of some fresh water right down there. 5 days, we've got 800, and we're still going through about 2 a day. Oof. Okay. Yeah, and this is gonna... Yeah. Can we get a breeze? Thank you. Stay there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need more of those. And I'm also... I'm going to need to set up those batteries sooner rather than later. I don't know how soon flywheels will get here. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's set up. Let's go ahead and detonate all of that. Wonderful. So the first part to here is done. And then I'm going to focus in on this spot next, and then here and here next, and then all of this, and then I'm going to go one at a time through here. And in fact, let me pause this. Okay. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to get myself into a situation where I wind up having to build more stairs to try and go get to the space. But we're getting there. There we go. Yeah, having that water there is going to be really key to making sure that our beavers stay properly hydrated, or as best as possible. I should probably also get a couple of small warehouses out here to hold some food. Probably in particular, I'm just going to use him or her as my example. Let's see, potatoes. Potatoes. Okay. At the moment, it looks like everybody's kind of craving potatoes. Let's put together a couple of small warehouses here, here, and here, and maybe here. And let's get this for bread, and this for carrots, and this for potatoes. Oh, that's why we need more potatoes planted. And then last but not least, we'll do our grilled spatterdock. One little thing, if you didn't know this already, is what the beavers will eat is whatever it is that they've basically gone the longest with. So if you open up a beaver, you can see right here, the next thing that Zolafi, that's the pronunciation we're going to go with, is going to be looking for is grilled potatoes. So we can see that right there. They always go for the food that basically that they've gone the longest without. So yeah, so let's plant some more potatoes. Maybe I'll go out here with more potatoes for the time being. Potato. There we go. Because you can reach, yeah, you can reach all the way out there. Yeah. Let's get some more potatoes going. 660, 2 days, perfect. All right. I'm going to go ahead and, this really isn't going to matter. All that's going to dry up anyway. But let me pause them anyway. All right. At the very least, I should have enough irrigation for at least another day. I really hope I don't lose my spatterdock. That's really going to stink if I do. And then I think the other thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to pause this, because I think that this little space can survive the 2 days. Okay. Let's get this sped back up. Our plank situation is still looking really, really good. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about creating storage for planks over here. But I am going to prioritize all of these to get built as quick as possible. Just so that way we can start to get some food over here for all the beavers that are making the trek over here, because this is going to take a little while. So now they'll be able to get bread from right here. They'll eventually be able to get spatterdock, carrots, and then once we have them again, our grilled potatoes. Okay. Let's see. So I want to be careful here because I don't want to get myself into a situation where I accidentally block myself. So I think we can go down a corner. But I hope I didn't just make a mistake there. I'm going to be really frustrated if I did. All right. In the meantime, let's go with the 3. Okay. So from here, I can reach to this. And I'm hoping we can stand on the stairs and eventually be able to hit this. I'm hoping. All right. We're going to be able to come down the stairs and hit that. So let me pause this and let's blow that up. That's looking good. Okay, and then I can do that. And now let's do this. Okay, good. Let's... All of our trees are fine. All of our potatoes are going to die. That stinks, but that's all right. Let's turn all of those back on. At least our sunflowers survived. But all of our potatoes died. There we go. Okay, back to it. Yep, looks like we're able to reach everything that we wanted to be able to reach. So let's detonate that. Let's make sure that these right here, let's make sure you're closed. There we go. All right, and then that's just going to be a 2. So let's double that. And let's blow that up. And that's also going to be a 2. All right. And I'm going to unpause these and just be very careful not to accidentally detonate them. Ah, and actually I don't need those stairs anymore. Perfect. So let's go ahead and demolish that. And no storage space, 3 planks. I've got plenty of planks. Let's just delete that, and then let's get that party started. All right, and let's detonate that. That looks good. Okay. Ah, shucks. All right. I'm going to need to delete that for the time being. And let's just focus in on getting that, just this one down. There we go. That's that one. There we go. And let's just keep going. There we go. We are getting there. Let's see. And then let's just get another triple into there. See, this is like really the importance of having the supplies right near where the build site is, because the builders are going to go grab whatever supplies it is that they need and then just move that over. So having that right there, that just makes building things go that much faster. All right, let's see. Detonate that, and then I need a single here and a double there. Don't blow that up, Christopher. Yes, I talk to myself and refer to myself in the third person at times. Doesn't everybody? There we go. There we go. All right. Now then. Detonate that. 3 spot. And now I can start moving my way down here. And another 3 spot. And I just need a 2. There we go. And let's get another 3. Yeah, we're only on day 4, so I'm not going to get a bad tide. So I'm not going to be able to like truly put this into action in this episode. We'll at least be able to test it real quick with fresh water. And then I think what I might also do is go ahead and get my levees set up here. There we go. So let's detonate that. And that's a 3. And then I just need a single. Perfect. And I can start cleaning some of this up here. And let's actually get a bit of storage for logs, or for planks rather. What does this require? Gears, planks, and logs. We've got it all. Let's do our first one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is going to be a good spot. Yes. And let's have this store planks. And then once that's built, I'm going to go ahead and start to upgrade those to be large ones as well. But that'll be really, really good for us. Okay, and detonate. There we go. And so now let's test this. Let's put this back to normal speed. And let's open this. And let's close that. And let's see how this goes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now then, let's just pause this real quick. Oh, these are really tricky to grab. Let's set this to auto. And now what I want to do is I'm going to close if my contamination is below, let's say, I think 5% is going to be fine. And then let's close when the contamination is above 5%. I'm not going to worry about like a little bit of bad water getting through. I think that's going to be just fine. So I think 5% is going to be fine. You know what? Let's go to 2%. 2. All right. And then let's just make sure that that is set to auto as well. So close when it's like that. All right, let's see. Let's make sure I've done this correctly. There we go. Beautiful. Lovely. We did it. Sadly, we're not going to be able to test it this episode because, again, we're not going to wait around for... Oh, don't forget to turn this back on. For a bad tide, but that's all right. In the meantime, we accomplished most everything that we wanted to accomplish. This actually wound up going much faster than I thought it was going to, which is wonderful. But it just meant that this wound up getting the bulk of the focus. So, and that's just fine. I think I'm going to leave these stairs here just in case, just for the time being. I don't know that I'll need to come back up here in the near future, but just in case, I think I'm gonna leave those there. Related. Oh, we can start getting maple. Let's demolish that, and let's get a tapper shack. There we go. And let's storage. And let's get some maple syrup. I'm gonna put that right here for the moment. Yeah. Actually, I think this is going to be a perfect spot for it. Yeah, this will be maple syrup. Okay, cool. In the meantime, I'm going to clean this out in the next episode. Actually, I'll just set those to empty right now. I can actually just delete that. And let's delete that. And let's set that to empty. And that way I can get all of that cleaned up. But I'm going to finish the rest of that in the next episode. Yeah. So with that, if you made it this far, first of all, thank you very much. Second, if you want to help the channel, please like, subscribe, share, do all those types of things. If you want to take the next step, donate to my fundraiser. That would be greatly appreciated, raising money for the American Cancer Society. $10, put your name in the game. But until then, until the next episode, we did good here. So thanks again, and I will see you in the next episode.